Good morning, children of the Most High God. Good morning. The selected people, sons and royal priesthood, you are all welcome in the house of the Lord. Good morning once more. This is the time that we clean our faith. Today, coming to church to worship God in our own literal explanation, we can see it as coming to faith clinic. You come before God to clean your faith and keep it burning and keep your relationship with God moving. So as you have all come, let us open our hearts to embrace the Word of God. This morning, we are going to caption our morning lesson today with a word or a sentence or a phrase or whatever you can call it in grammatical discipline. What does it cost to be honest? What does it cost to be honest? As we are going to project it on the board, we will as well go to our hard copy so that as we flow, it will be easy for us to understand where we started and where we are going and where we are going to stop. In the first place, I started by asking to know the meaning of honesty. What honesty defined as? What is honesty? Honesty is one of the human quality of being free from deceitful. Being free from deceitful character, as well as having fair-minded, truthful in speech, attitude, and morality. For you to be a honest individual, these are the qualities or attributes what will be attributed to. As I earlier mentioned, that you must not be deceiving people, and you must be fair-minded, truthful in speech, attitude, and everything that can do with your morality must be pure. And that also makes honesty to consist of also integrity, moral balance, and promise assured. Your moral must be balanced, will not be partial. Let me do good to these people because they are my people. Because this brother is going to the same church with me, I'll treat him differently from the person that is not going to my church. I can treat that one differently. That one is in the world. So that is why we define it so. Now, how can I be honest? How can I be honest? Assuming that I'm not a honest person. Assuming that the attribute given to me did not portray me being a honest person. How can I be honest? I think you are delaying me. I'm given only a limited time to air all I have here, but you are delaying me. That is why I will be repeating. Before you come, I've already said it here. How can I be honest? Somebody help me to read Proverbs 28 verse 20. Before the biblical reference. Oh yeah, read. 20 verse 28. Another one, 12 verse 22. A faithful man shall have the blessing, but he that maketh to reach shall not be innocent. Fine. 12 verse 22. The same proverb.
12:22 says, thy lips are abomination to the Lord, the day that be truly are his life.
Thank you. Now as we go on, unveil your inner self by showing your feeling, sharing your feeling and the thoughts with others. I'm going to explain that one critically for you to understand it. Now, it is in me that make me who I am. They open. That heaven will fall. No, heaven will not fall. But your camouflage will rather leave you. Your spirit will feel delivered. And that will mean a real deliverance. There are some problems that will be in your mind. There are some secrets that you have. To be honest, you must stop chasing shadows. Move on. You are delaying me. As you start to move on, if you want to be honest, you must start to stop chasing shadows. Don't fake life. Find your whys. What I mean by your whys? Ask yourself, what is the need of lying? Why am I lying? Why not say the truth so that I will be free for the burden of this untruthfulness and dishonest? Why do I fear to say the truth? Why do I fear to open up to this man, to this woman, to this my friend, to this my colleague? Why can't I say the truth to those that matters in that truth? Why can't I give those who have that truth? Why can't I give it to them instead of holding it for them? What do I mean? You must question for your why. The next step. Stop physical comparison. Sometimes we lie because we compare ourselves with others. I may see you doing well now or being elevated or whatever. For me to bring myself to equality with you or to make you feel that I'm not a non-entity, that I'm somewhere, then I have to lie on what I am not. Or I have to lie or to find something to make you believe that I'm somebody. Stop exaggeration or building people with grand tales. Let simplicity rule your life, that others may see and grade you. Do not grade yourself. All these things make someone to be dishonest and lie. Because you want to compare yourself with the society. You want to compare yourself with the contemporary age, the current age. That makes you lie. Another one, you must be tactical. As human being, you must be tactical. I want to attach an adjective to the word honesty. Scrupulously honest. When you are scrupulous, you are additionally honest. A scrupulous man is honest and careful in being honest. You may be honest, but you are not careful. But when you are honest and you are careful, not to enter into trouble, not to use your honesty to cause trouble, you are a scrupulous, honest man. Now that is why you must be tactical in being honest. by being that your word, your action, you need to match your words with your deed, with your feeling and action, so that you will judge yourself before others will judge you. Match what you say, match the way you behave, match your action, match everything about you with your action and utterances. So that people will not say, is it not the Borakito that I saw yesterday doing rubbish that is now on the pulpit teaching? Don't mind him. Just take what he's teaching you, but don't believe what he is doing. His character is different. He is a Sunday brother. There are some that are Sunday brethren, and there are some that are Sunday brethren, sisters. After here, no more brethren character. So you must match what you are doing with what you are saying. So you must be Brother Joseph, Brother Geoffrey, both in the church and outside the church. The honest one, okay. Now, I come again, the same caption. What does it cost to be honest? Go to front. What does it cost to be honest? I've left this place now because you are delaying me. Now we are going to see what is going to cost a honest man. As we earlier captioned ourselves, we have been able to define what honest means. We have been able to make some references that follow being honest. Now let us see how a honest man or a honest woman is going to be affected in the society. We are going to bring it in a raw way, and later after that, we are going to bring a future benefit of being a honest one. And finally, in conclusion, we are going to bring proof of honesty. Now, what does it cost for one to be honest? The honest one does not cheat and does not lie. So many challenges are facing the honest one. For you to be honest in the first place, you must not have a cheating mind. You must not think about cheating anybody. And sometimes the honest man will not allow you to cheat him, because it's a reverse in allowing you to cheat him. I know what is good and I do it, and your own obligation is to do it back to me. As the golden rule says in the book of Matthew, what you know that is good to do others, that you expect them to do unto you equally, do it. Example number one. A honest man suffers temporary discomfort. What do I mean by suffering temporary discomfort? He loses short-time gain. Short-time gain. Gain is supposed to gain in a very short time. He loses it. His gain doesn't come quick. A honest one is a unique one in the world class of the contemporary age. In this current age, in the world class today, if you are a honest man, you are always unique. If you find a honest man in the midst of majority, you will see that he is unique. People see him as a Mugu. This our generation, our own is S generation. Those that we senior, they are the millennium, and the millennium get born to Gen Z. So in our own time, we are a generation. They are one generation. The generation that born us, we call them the silent generation. Before we get to lost generation and all the rest. Now in our own time, there are kind of respect they inculcated or they affix or they put in us. They born up with such respect. They born up with such character and the orientation. I remember when penny and 1.5 kobo were in existence. That one milk they call condensed milk, very small. That time, if we follow our seniors to go and push truck, maybe to pack sand for those who want to build house, after paying them, they will give us all those money. And we are expected to pocket that money and take it back to our mother. That time, at that tender age, you must be attached to your mother. We have not gone to the stage of being attached to the father. Only when father eats food, he remains for us in the plate. We go and eat some other thing. But we used to be attached to mother much more than father at that age. Now, why getting home, they will ask you, where is the money? I heard that you went and put truck. We will show them. Some of us will go and buy that condensed milk. Open it, even daycare and sardine, original daycare and sardine that time. They will open it and they do what? Enjoy it. Then we tell them, you are now learning how to teach. So you are learning how to teach. Everybody will be seeing that one, and that one is learning now how to teach, how to steal. The money you make by yourself, then the next thing that we are going to tell your mother. And we are going to broadcast it to other ones that you have not started to learn how to thief. If you buy one every time and enjoy it, you are in problem. Sometimes when you get home, they will flog you and you prepare water to pour your eye, you will cry. So next time you take that money home. So these are the orientation we grow with fear. When we were in secondary school, we used to fear to do certain things. Because if you do rubbish, your father and your mother will tell you, here you end your education. We were seeing our education as privilege then. Not that it is our right to this generation that their own is their right. So the kind of orientation they gave us that time made us to grow with some modicum of respect, some modicum of honesty that is still in us than the contemporary age. The contemporary age believes that when you give someone and take what does not belong to you, you become the real man, a sharp and smart person. But when you say, take it back, you become Mugu. In those days, if your wife cook, more than the money you get her, you ask her, where did you get money? Because you have estimated that the money you gave your wife to cook is not up to the kind of or delicacy she made for you. In a section with some women that are working, and some of them, when they put money, they will say, I put my own money. And that is why, being a honest person, people see you as a Mugu, the one with awkward character, the one that is living odd in mindset. He does not think the way others think. Sometimes he sounds a different being to others. What you feel that is okay for you in majority, he feel different about that. An honest one. He will tell you, this thing people are doing is not good though. It's not good though. Go job. What do you know? He will tell you. His conscience always judge him before doing anything. And that's why we say a conscience is what? An inbuilt warning system that God built and put into every living individual. If your conscience worries you, be happy. But if it doesn't, be worried. Because it is your conscience that will worry you before you do anything. Your conscience will warn you before doing anything. Your conscience will approve you before doing anything. And when you don't have conscience, begin to worry. Because you are deprived of many things. And your conscience makes you to say the truth. Don't tell me you don't deliberately do it. Don't tell me that this is the devil worked up. It's a devil, it's a hand of devil. Before you know it, your conscience have ever told you. The honest man goes with his conscience. He does not like all that the majority people like, and most people hate him than those that like him. He happened to be friendly with a few people and many enemies. A honest man has few friends. He has so many enemies. You are a honest man. Know it today. This is one of the things that it costs you to be honest. Sometimes people fear to say the truth to avoid being killed. But mostly, honest men are fearless, so that they say the truth without fear of death, without fear of hatred, without fear of what you will feel. Honest men say the truth. When they begin to say, who will say? Who will talk the truth? I know what I will not say. But they know me. The honest man will wave all aside and say the truth because he lives fearlessly. A honest man suffers social friction. Social friction. A honest man is not somehow sociable. He's not friend to all. You don't see him rare. He's a rare man. He has rare signature. His signature cannot be seen always. Many people hate them than those that love them, as I have earlier said. Friends and relatives pull away when they fail to change him or corrupt him. Sometimes the family will gather. Friends and most people would like to influence him. They would like him to compromise. But he will not. But when they find out that this man is strong and thick-necked, that no how for us to bend him, they pull away from him. That is why they made few friends. They made few friends. Even in the house, if your house is not good and you're the one, the daddy is saying the truth. Sometimes he's not somehow in good time with his children and the wife if they are of different sides. Likewise, the woman, and vice versa. You can agree with me that in many homes today, some fathers are honest, some mothers are honest, and sometimes they don't go well. It doesn't go well with two of them. But that's very well. So if you can read the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 8 verse 21, somebody help me to read. Just do the right thing before God and man. Just to back it up. 2 Corinthians chapter 8 verse 21.
Providing honorable things, not only in the sight of the Lord, because in the sight of men.
Fine, not only in the sight of God. Today is Sunday. Today is the Lord's day. They don't worship our Lord. We have dressed honorably. We have dressed modestly. We have behaved. Nobody is canting carols. Nobody is troublesome. But can it be so tomorrow in your business area and others? Now, internal strength. You suffer internal strain as a honest man. Sometimes you feel lonely because of isolation by others. They isolate you. People reject the honest people because they hardly agree with all. As I have earlier said, that their signature is a rare signature. Proverbs chapter 19 verse 1.
19:1.
Yes.
Better is the poor who walks his
I better be alone. I better be the way I am. You better call me a lonely poor man than to call me a rich, dishonest man, a rich thief, an innocent criminal. Look at your face, you are innocent, but you are a criminal. You are a criminal if you are well interpreted, but you look innocent. So you better be the way I be than to be that. Bad people always target them to snare or trap them. You know, they will like, is it not that for Joseph? As calling himself a nice man, every day he will be in the radio disturbing us, behaving that he's a comrade, he's a good person. Let's put him into one problem so that the same problem will go viral on the air so that he will not come on the air again. Let's destroy him. He always preach us. He always says something that disturbs us on the radio. They always take trap and danger to the good ones so that the good ones will lie in the same page with them. They will be aligned so they will have the same value. They will drag them down for them to be the same. Bad people, even the devil wants good people so that they will be members. Devil have already carried bad people, put them by the back, they are member already. Devil, why devil is still looking for good people? He wants them to come to the same page. They are partially hiding always because they are running away from destruction and the way. Honest people, they are not common. They are not common. Even in the Bible, I'm going to tell you the honest people that are in the Bible, they are common. The honest people are very, very common. They are not rare. They are not common. They are not common. They are very rare. That's why I say their signature is very rare. When you see the number and thousands of signatures signed for a particular issue, before they will put their own, they must be scrupulous. They must be extra careful in that their honesty before they put their signature, so that they will not enter into trouble, so that their name will not spoil. They spare their name more than the gain they will get. They like to spare their name. Yes, they don't want anything to destroy their reputation. Now we go to the benefit. Here is where I say I'm going to refine the benefit of being honest. We are going to see the refined benefit of being honest. Now, deep trust, not choice. Deep trust. Sometimes there are mistakes in the typing, but it's deep trust. Deep trust by oneself and others. If you are a honest man, you trust yourself. You have deep trust about yourself from the innermost self, your actual self, your real-time self from inside. Before somebody will spoil you, before somebody will put words into your mouth, before somebody will say, this is what you say, you say, no, it is not what I said. I know what I said. I will repeat it. I did not crime it. It's just like the lesson on the board. If it is what I can, I will not interpret. I will not say. I will close my book. I won't even look at the board, and I will say it serially based on the way that I prepared it. I did not cram it. I did not borrow it. Even if I want to borrow, I will make reference so that no one will tomorrow charge me for plagiarism, for stealing his intellectual property. But that is very well. So what I'm saying, you must have the deep trust on yourself. One man was saying one day, I was asking, why is it that we have worked so many years, but you don't have trust? Before I put anything in his machine, I will just go to our office and show him. They will see it, snap it, and write it. And if he's not around, I will compare his secretary and others to come and see it. One day I met him and asked him, okay, why is it that I worked for 15 years with you? You never trust me for one day. He told me that a German man said, That he never trusts himself. Talk about trusting someone. Is it not better not to trust than to trust and fail? That you may trust someone and they will tell you, look at what he did. You say, why did I trust in the first place? You see some people's mindset. I never trust myself before trusting another person. You must trust yourself if you're an honest person. You must trust yourself. Now, you attract attraction of true respect. Attraction of true respect. Respect are of diverse way. I may be respecting you because you have money. If I ask you for something, you give it to me. I may be respecting you because I'm looking for favor. I may be respecting you because you are giving me connection. There are so many areas that one respects you. But how can you find out a true and real respect? A true and respect linger. That person respects you irrespective of varieties of qualities that you possess or you may possess or you portray. He will respect you for being the being you be. For being the being you be. Attract true respect in all things. It makes you to have clear conscience. Clear conscience. Clear conscience. To make your conscience to be clear at all times. And people will have clear conscience to come and meet you. Those who are honest. Even the bad one will come and meet you because every bad person also needs good things. No bad person needs bad something. Bad person look for good things because their father, the devil, also look for good people. So one can't carry be good. Real friendship will gather around you. That is genuine people only will be your friend. And the editor said, I said that people pull away from them. They don't have friends. People isolate them. That one also help them to get the genuine friendship. Those ones that will remain as his co-honest people. Anyone that remains with you as a honest person is a honest friend. That will make them to be selective in having friends because only those that are in line or that are in alignment with what they portray will come to them. If you like me and you are coming closer with me, it means you like my model. Maybe you like the way I dress. Maybe you like the way I talk. Maybe you like the way I behave. So, show me a friend and I'll show you whom you are. This word is not originated from you, the Bible said it. That means the bed of the ten feathers flock together. Bad people are friends, good people are friends, honest people are friends. Now as we move on, he said, personal growth, it will allow you to grow. There's nothing like bottleneck or stumbling block. Because you walk freely to everywhere you want to go. You will not fear. Even if you are an engineer, you are a doctor or whatever, once your client or you are a lawyer, what your client call you, you will answer. Even in the day, in the night, because you now have fear. Maybe it is that thing that I have done, they have find out. I'm not going to answer this call. I'm not going to answer this call, Joe. But when your conscience is clear, anytime they call you, you answer. That will make you to grow. Because one customer leads to another customer. And the failure of one customer leads to another failure. They may call you to give you work or whatever. Now, less anxiety and less stress for life and the earthly things. Proverbs chapter 11 verse 5. You will not have anxiety because of the things of the world. Somebody help me to read. Proverbs chapter 11 verse 5.
11:5. Yeah. The righteousness of the blameless will arrest his own way aright, but the wicked will fall by his own wickedness.
Thank you. You will not have a problem. You will not have problem. Nothing like anxiety. freedom, born of independent mind and thinking. No real enemy, but parallel ones who can never who can never barrier you, who can never create a barrier to your line, but always deviate. Now we are meant to understand that a parallel line are two lines that can never meet together. The road of a honest man and dishonest man can never join. So a dishonest ones, they will not disturb you. Rather, they will hate you because you are not going in line with them. So you see that you have enemy, but those enemy will not have strength because you are not dragging anything. Only that they will not go through your line, so that you will not use your honesty to destroy or counter what they are doing. Undying legacy. What do I mean by undying legacy? Even when a honest man died, his legacy remained. That man, I mean that man. When that man was alive, the man said the truth. Sometimes you'll be looking for somebody to come and witness for you on the law court. You say, nobody will say the truth. All the honest men have died. Because you realize that this man was honest when he was alive. But now this man or this woman have died. It will continue to pain you. That honest man have died. I pray that the day I came into this world, the world was in existence, and I have come to be. And my prayer is that when I leave this world, that my legacy will linger. That I will have something that will make people to remember me. Now, what legacy do you want to leave? That honest brother, that dishonest brother or sister, let him go, Joe. That we miss him. Now, in conclusion, we are going to conclude. And in this conclusion, we are going to look at the proof of honesty. In the Bible, I'm going to mention about 3 people that live honest life before God, and their name we are registered. The first person is Job. The second person is Daniel. The next one is Joseph, as I registered in this contest. As we search more, we may get more. But let's look at their life. Book of Samuel. There you see how Samuel stood before the people of Israel and asked them, accuse me, prove me, even if I have taken bribe or cheated anyone. Can any one of us today stand before anywhere you find yourself, from your innermost self, and say, I have never cheated today, deliberately or mistakenly? Among us that are living today, in the local, they say, I put it to you. I put it to you, I put it to me. Everybody is a suspect, even me. This is what Samuel did. And if you can do that, raise up your hand. Let's see you. Or please, sometimes, I can tell you that I am in that business. I am not a saint, but I am not a criminal. You see, in this business, I am not a saint, but I am not a criminal. Because one way or the other, you may make mistake. And when they further prove you, you will find out you have cheated. Even from the game you made. Now you are claiming to be saint. Sometimes profiteering enter. Let's read the book of Samuel, 1 Samuel chapter 12, verse 3 to 5. That's a challenge.
Here I am, witness against me before the Lord and before his anointed. Whose cause have I taken? Or whose donkey have I taken? Or whom have I defrauded? Whom have I oppressed? Or from whose hand have I received any bribe with which to blind my eyes? I will restore it to you. Oh, and they said, you have not defrauded us or oppressed us, nor have you taken anything from any man's hand. 5. Then he said to them, the Lord is witness against you and his anointed. His witness this day that you have not found anything in my hand. And they answered, he is witness.
Thank you. Raise up your hand if you have not cheated one day in the contemporary world we are living. So honest men are very rare. We are struggling to be honest. We are struggling to go to heaven with a honest mind, character, behavior, morality, everything about us. We are struggling to be good. Okay, we may be 95 or 98% honest as brethren. Where is the one that left? That's why it takes the grace of God. It takes the grace of God for God to call you a complete perfect man. Now as we proceed, Book of Job chapter 1 verse 1. Because Job refused to lie. He's supposed to fake his faith. He's supposed to fake, to do what? To fake his faith. I earlier mentioned that you must live a fake life. Drop fake life. Drop fake Christianity. Drop fake brother's mindset. Drop fake sister's mindset. Drop fake, and the camouflaging. Be your real self. They said Job refused to lie. He's supposed to, he failed to fake his faith or compromise his value, irrespective of the condition and pressure around him. Read from the Bible. I've already concluded. Read from the Bible, Job 1:1. Yes.
Whose name was Job, and that man was perfect and upright, and one that feared God and esteemed him. 2.
Don't stop there. He was perfect in his utterance, not to curse God, not to deny his faith, not to compromise. In morality, everything he was perfect. Now Daniel, in Daniel 6 verse 4, where he was dealing with the king of Babylon, he trusted God and refused to be corrupt by the enemy of God, being the king of Babylon. Now, certain things that you ask me to do because of your position, I will not do it. Like today, somebody is in the dungeon. Somebody was sentenced for life imprisonment for the truth he was saying. And they were forcing him to compromise, and he said, no, if you want to kill me, kill me. I am here to fight for my people, and I will not betray them. Stand to defend and die for your faith. Daniel stood to die for his faith, for what he believed on. That is the true honest man. Believe in honesty. Believe God in honesty. Now finally, Joseph. Everybody heard about the story of Potiphar and Joseph. Well, I'm going to read it, and that will be the end of the reading in the lesson and in the conclusion. Someone help me to read. Read from the book of Genesis, verse 39, from 11. I will stop here at a point.
Genesis chapter 39, verse 11. And it came to pass about this time that Joseph went into the house to do his business, and there was none of the men of the house there to lay. And she caught him by his garment, saying, Lie with me. And he left his garment in her hand and fled, and got him out. 13. And it came to pass when she saw that he had left his garment in her hand and was fled forth, that she called unto the men of her house, and spake unto them, saying, See, he hath brought in an Hebrew unto us to mock us, and he came in unto me to lie with me. And I cried with a loud voice. And it came to pass when he heard that I lifted up my voice and cried, that he left his garment with me and fled, and got him out. 16. And she laid up his garment by her until his Lord came home. And she spake unto him according to this word, saying, The Hebrew servant which thou hast brought unto us.
Okay, let me stop you because of time. So the story that the wife of the man he was serving, Potiphar, he wanted to force him to bed her. And so they say, I will not bed you. I'm not going to beg you because you are the wife of my master. Several efforts by that woman, and he refused it. And the woman, out of dishonesty, have to allege him that he wanted to beg her. And he suffered because of the dishonesty of that woman, but at the end of the day, he was proved. Believe me, very few of us can escape it because the world is evil. Only very few of us can escape it, and he managed to escape it. That is what made him a honest man. And honest men are rare. That is why it is rare for most of us today not to do it. Most of them have done such evil. Some drivers have done such evil. They bed with their master's wife. Some women have bed with their master's servants. Only men and women can withstand such temptation. So, in order to conclude it, these are the proof of being honest. May God bless us and give us the power to resist any act of dishonesty. May God bless the lesson we have had today in this morning in Jesus' name.
Amen.
Any question? Any question? For Monday?
Good morning, brother. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
I really enjoy your teaching this morning. I talked about what does it cost to be honest. I have a contribution that I will add later, but if I just want to ask a question concerning that part, because I witnessed some things that happened because of the word honest in my working place and also my local congregation in the village. Because you also mentioned that what can hinder honesty among brethren. Now, if, for instance, I will use myself, I have a issue that I'm going through, and I see you as a person that I run to open the issue of my family before you. That means, as the leadership of the congregation, I came to you. So that look at what I am passing through. Look at the situation at hand. And yes, truly you advise and you gave some things to go and do in order to avert some of those problems. And on Sunday, you now stand on the pulpit and raise a topic towards that and using that brother to teach. We discover that the brother will feel bad because he came to you to come and open situations. And now you are bringing it to the entire audience. I can tell you for free, it happened in my local congregation and it divided the congregation. That day was a huge fight in the church. Because the preacher now comes up to use that brother to teach because of what has happened. On that scenario, if a brother or I have something to tell you, will you advise me again to come to you?
Okay. It's like this question you asked me, I've already answered it. Now, I want you to Google the word, the difference between being scrupulous, scrupulous, scrupulous. The difference between being scrupulous and being honest. Now, if you are honest, be careful be careful the way you apply your honesty. I don't think maybe I jump it where I put application of honesty. The area where it is here in my lesson, but I jump it. The area you can apply honesty and how to apply honesty. Now that one that the preacher or the brother did is honest in betrayal. Because if you look at my earlier explanation, I said promise assured. I said promise assured. A person that is honest will promise you, this thing you told me, I assure you, I'm not going to expose you. I'm assuring you that you are safe. I don't know whether you understand me. And believe me, till tomorrow you are safe. And that will make you next time, if you have problem, you go to him and tell him, brother, look at what I do. But now I want to tell you concerning your working place. It's one of the stories that I omit here. I want you to go and Google it. The man that President Buhari rewarded for saying the truth in his working place. Somebody went and withdrew $30,000. I'll $40,000. And that money was sent all the way from abroad for a particular purpose. Now, he came to their office. So, as he was going, he made mistake and they dropped that money and left that money there. And the guy picked the money and kept the money. And when the man was crying and going around and looking for a place, he went last. He came to their place. Now, before that, I've already reported to his manager, telling him, see what happened. They kept that money. When the man came, they gave him the money. The man knelt down, fell down on his nail, prayed for him, blessed him, and left. He didn't give him a dime. Google is the man that Buhari rewarded and gives him free ticket to enter Astorok at any time. Even the man is still alive now. He came to the EVP radio one day. Now, after many years, they were doing one occasion and they invited him. And there they unveiled him to the public. And that was how government was able to take cognizance of him. And when they were about to reward the most honest man to change the narrative on Nigerians, home and abroad, they called him. What they gave him and what he's enjoying now is more than that money. But that time, his co-workers were calling him Mugu. Now, how much are they paying you in this office? That made it to do. In fact, I will resign. This would have been the day that God buttered my bread. And I will not be coming to this place again. God has changed your life and you went and told yourself Mugu. Have you seen the reward of being honest? How many times somebody paid you over and you called him, the money you paid me is over, take your balance? How many times have you pitched someone something and begin to call him? Just like last week, I pitched just a flight drive. I begin to sack the owner. Later, I got him. Now we are scheduled for him to collect it. On my way, he goes into Aja. First thing he called me, you are a nice person. Oh. Only that one, I have enjoyed that one. I've enjoyed that one. I've gained, in fact, I've gained 1% honest. I'm looking for 99. I've gained 1% honest now. If there is none before. So, there is no one that lives in being honest, but generally you need temporary comfort, temporary gain, or wait and see how it's going to manifest. Any other question?
Yes, sir. Before I wrap up, I said I have 2 questions.
Okay.
The last one is, I don't know whether we can say whether it's going alongside with lie, because of you have answered the question which is we talk about honesty in betrayal. Now, because of that honesty in betrayal, in my own part, but I just have to see my physical structure and look at it that I think brother is not paying fine, and he just give me, grandmother, are you paying fine? Are you okay? I will tell him I'm fine, whereas I'm not fine. At that particular time, I've lied to him. But the same thing, Brother cheat, because I know that if I speak to Brother he knows how to handle situations. But okay, are you sure you are okay? I will tell him at the corner, brother, I'm not fine, and look at what I am passing through. But at the first instance, the same question was being asked by Brother Joseph, and now Brother Lynch asked me that same question. But I did not tell Brother Joseph the truth. And I went for that to tell at that particular time, have I lied? Because I feel that I don't want to be betrayed the second time. And there are some people I feel that they are very truthful in terms of honesty and the rest, that they can handle situations. At that particular time, have I lied? If yes, if I've lied, will God judge me because of that lie? Because I see it that he will betray me after I've told him or her what has happened.
Okay. It's a consequential lying. It's a consequential lying born out of moral imbalance. What do I mean? Now, in my earlier teaching here, I mentioned about your morality must be balanced. Can I summarize it again? I said in the earlier place that a honest one is the one that his mind is free of being deceived, being from deceitful character. His conscience must be free, and his moral must be balanced. He balanced all things concerning his character and morality. Now, you want to turn to be dishonest because you found that this person is dishonest to you. The consequence of being dishonest to you, the consequence of his character, consequentially, you do what? You lie. Now, have you seen how he pushed you to enter into consequential dishonesty? Because of the consequence of what he did before. Consequentially, you have done what? Lie. But consequentially or not, you have done what? Lie. You are not a perfect, honest person. Tell him that you are not well. I may not be good today, but I may be good tomorrow because I'm struggling to be good. Yesterday I lied. Yesterday I offended you. I may do you well the next tomorrow. Okay, I should give preacher. I've not seen the hand of preacher. Okay, give preacher. But wait, I will answer your question. Give preacher. Preacher react to